My name is Pamela. I am a dental surgeon by background. I'm from Spain originally and have been in the UK for the last 13 years. I have been doing full-time aesthetics for the last 10 years. I don't perform dentistry anymore, and I'm really passionate about aesthetics. I mainly do injectables in clinic, and we have two beauty therapists who offer the Hydrafacial treatments for our patients. I teach for Teoxane, which is a dermal filler brand, and also at the London Academy Aesthetic of Medicine, where we mentor other medical practitioners in injectable treatments mainly, such as Botox, dermal fillers. And we're based in central London, in Knightsbridge area. And how it works, I try to have pretty much every patient who comes in for a consultation to experience Hydrafacial. So, we're going to cover in the next 45 minutes what makes Hydrafacial different, why, as dentists, again, will be successful with this platform. We're going to look at different revenues and different ways of growing the business where we can actually implement this into your practices. So, in a very, very large aesthetic landscape where clinics and practitioners are seeking different ways to not just give patients a better service, but also implement those services to your clinic, Hydrafacial really gives you this by enhancing their experience and make it more bespoke. We are going to try and find ways of giving something more personalized to patients. And again, I will discuss in a few minutes different ways of doing this with add-ons. Hydrafacial delivers immediate and visible results, but not only that, it's going to be a really great business revenue. And again, whether you're a standalone clinic or you're going to integrate it into your dental, is a great business platform. So why Hydrafacial? It is the gold standard in non-invasive treatments for skin health. We have the patented Vortex Fusion technology. This technology works with a vacuum and also something we call Hydra Peel tips. These tips are customizable, and we have different colors that you can see on the screen. The tips will be doing exfoliation, the deep hydration. We're going to do a deep cleanse. We're going to be able to offer lymphatic drainage, and Catherine is going to demonstrate a little bit of that as well. And it is a seamless integration into your clinic. Whether you're going to be the one offering the treatment, or you're going to have a beauty therapist, either way, it's a great service for your dental patients as well. And I'll probably say, because it's results-driven, patients see immediate results, so it keeps them coming back. And normally we'll say every 4 to 6 weeks. Some patients will come regularly every month, but some patients will come in as in when. And it's great before events as well, pre-wedding, and we'll cover all of that as we go. When it comes to the boosters, you will see we can select different add-ons depending on the skin condition, the skin type. It is a treatment that is safe for all skin types, so even the most sensitive skin can have Hydrafacial. Again, once you have a consultation with the patient and you look at their skin type, the condition of their skin, lifestyle, diet, whether they go a lot in the sun, whether they're smokers, you can make it even more customized. Again, because it delivers immediate results, patients will love that glow, they'll be back, and that means that we're going to have high retention and loyalty. 3 steps towards the best skin of your life. So cleanse, we're going to be able to deliver deep cleansing, exfoliation with a gentle peel. When it comes to the peel, we have different strengths. So again, depending on the skin type, we'll go with a higher or lower strength of glycolic and salicylic acid. We're going to be able to extract, so we're going to remove impurities and clog pores, and hydration. With the boosters especially, we're going to be able to infuse ingredients deeper into the skin for better results, and again, more personalized treatment. This is just a short video, so you can see what Catherine is doing: cleanse, extract, and hydrate. And at the end of the treatment, you want to show the patient what's in their skin. Blackheads, impurities, makeup, all comes out in the ganki. It's quite a big impact for patients to see how much dirt they actually have on their skin.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They love seeing that, so I think it keeps them coming back, and every time they come in, they're like, oh, actually, it's not as dirty this time. So it's quite good for maintenance, and make sure they understand that we need to remove makeup daily, we need to cleanse, we need to exfoliate weekly, but also this is going to give you a deeper treatment on a regular basis. Why dentist? So from years of experience and working in the oral cavity, obviously you have a very, very high clinical experience, but also you develop very high vital skills. So it makes sense that working within the face, you're going to be in a better position to offer facial aesthetic treatments to your patients. We as dentists are going to have a better appreciation of facial proportions. So we're going to be able to deliver also better natural looking results. And because patients already trust dentists as medical professionals, again, it makes us to be a natural fit to get the aesthetics into your practice. We're going to be able to create a more premium experience for the patients. And again, we're going to introduce something of high value into your businesses. So again, another way of growing your practice. It is time that we start incorporating the surrounding tissues to our smiles. So again, teeth doesn't need to end inside or begin inside the lips. And it is important to look at the overall face. A lot of patients nowadays, they want to look healthy. They want to have that no makeup, no filter look. So this is where Hydrafacial and aesthetics come in. And obviously, you have expectations of having a great margin in your smiles, an emergency profile, all the dental principles have been met, but actually you want to look at the surrounding, the soft tissues. Because if you've done a beautiful smile and patients have deep nasolabial false marionette lines, they have a very high gummy smile, thin lips, you're going to be missing something, so you want to deliver that whole approach and get them to smile beautifully, but also feel confident on their skin. So in most dental aesthetics, we see obviously an intraoral retractive view, and obviously for dentists, this is an amazing before and afters, but no one else is looking at this. Your patients are not looking at a retractive view, no one else in the world is there, so we really need to start looking at the full face view, and again, start in the mouth intraorally, but also finish it outside the mouth. So how are we going to boost the revenue with Hydrafacial? The aesthetics market is expected to continue to grow. The compound annual growth rate is going to be about 10% in the coming years. And this is something that I think pretty much everyone knows from also social media especially. People are really looking more after themselves in terms of the skin and the way they look. Male patients, since COVID especially, they've definitely started to come more into clinics asking for skincare, treatments. They also want to look healthy. So this is a great opportunity also for your male patients, so they don't feel shy about this type of treatments. There is definitely a demand in non-invasive treatments. Patients want to feel that they're having something very bespoke, and they're going to look for something that gives immediate results and also look very, very natural. So Hydrafacial delivers all of this. It's going to drive patient engagement. Again, because of that high retention, you're going to have loyalty. Patients are going to be coming back. So again, your bookings are going to be regular. Again, ideally every 4 to 6 weeks, we'll recommend them to come in for a treatment. Because you're going to be expanding your services, you will diversify your income. And again, Hydrafacial is a flexible revenue, whether you're going to be on your own or you're going to be expanding your clinic, or again, bringing a therapist to do the Hydrafacial for you while you're still doing your dentistry. So, how much is the actual Hydrafacial treatment? Average is between 150, 300 pounds. It really depends on where your clinic is based. You can always do a little bit of research in your area and see what other clinics are charging. And it will depend, of course, in also what sort of treatment they're having. In terms of the cost for you, it will be obviously, if you have a beauty therapist doing the treatment, the cost of the therapist's time. And when it comes to the consumables, it will vary, but it could be from 20, 30, 40 pounds cost. So you're still having a very good profit margin. The average time of the treatment, it can be 45 to 60 minutes average. It could be less if you do more like express facial. Again, I'll discuss the different tiers in a minute. Or it could be a little bit over an hour if you want to make it very luxurious and add a hand massage or a head massage at the end as well. Up to 30% of your clients are going to be spending in retail, especially skincare products. So it's very important that you get your team trained also in a skincare and ingredients and really understand skin health, because they're going to pretty much, a lot of them leave with the product to go home, and that will complement what we're doing in clinic. So you have a reliable income stream between the ads-on, the skincare protocols, and obviously patients returning for the Hydrafacial treatment. So how do we upsell revenue? We have lots of different ads-on. The treatment tiers are mainly the Signature, Deluxe, and Platinum, and we have lots of different boosters. We have pre- and post-care, again, skincare products that you recommend patients to use at home depending on their skin type and their skin condition. We recommend to always offer packages, memberships, and loyalty programs. That'll, again, give you that opportunity to get patients coming back because they're having, say, for example, a course of 5, and they get the 6th one complimentary. So again, they always feel like, okay, I need to book my next, or before they even leave the clinic, make sure they book their next Hydrafacial treatment. Experiential marketing, these different strategies to engage with customers and give them a unique experience to build that brand loyalty. Offer events in the clinic and also brand partnerships. So I'll discuss all of this more in detail. So the Signature treatment is a 30-minute treatment. It's just a quick refresh for the skin. It will give you a nice glow, and it's a nice way of patients to experience a Hydrafacial. I'll probably say in our clinic, mainly we focus on the Deluxe and Platinum. I think because most patients want that bit of extra bespoke treatment. So this will include the cleanse, exfoliation, gentle peel, hydration, and extraction. The Deluxe treatment is 45 minutes, so this is the one that Catherine is demonstrating now. This will include a personalized booster. So once you've had your consultation with the patient, you will decide which booster we're going to recommend. Sometimes patients might ask for a specific one, whether they want a little bit more of hydration, glow, whether they want to work in their pigmentation, sun damage, or someone who suffers from rosacea or melasma, we can actually try and also improve it. This will include the same again as the Signature, but we add the booster and also LED therapy. So we have an LED device that comes with a Hydrafacial machine. And if you're not very familiar with LED, we'll have different wavelengths. So we have blue, red, and near infrared light. The blue light is antibacterial, so very good for acne and breakouts. The red light stimulates collagen and elastin and increases blood flow, so it's really good as an anti-aging and really good for hair regrowth. And the near infrared is anti-inflammatory, so very calming. It's great for skin conditions such as eczema, rosacea, but also after doing a chemical peel, microneedling, or anything a little bit more abrasive, it will calm the skin down and reduce redness. And the Platinum is the most comprehensive treatment. It's about 60 minutes. It will include everything that is in the previous two, but also the lymphatic drainage. And that is normally done before everything else to detoxify. And whether we treat face or body, we can do a lymphatic drainage, and this is more for overall rejuvenation. In terms of the pricing, we normally charge 150 for the Signature, 195 for the Deluxe, and 270 pounds for the Platinum. Again, different clinics, different prices, but you can always have a look around what other people are charging, so it gives you an idea. The boosters are very potent formulas that we can, again, make the treatment very, very bespoke to the patient. We can target, again, different conditions such as hyperpigmentation, melasma, rosacea, acne, or again, if someone just wants a bit of more anti-aging or give a nice glow to the skin. They have loads of different partnerships with skincare brands that are, they have a very big presence in the market, such as Murad, Dr. Dennis Grow, Dr. Zaino Baji, if you're familiar with any of these. And this is a great introduction of patients to some of the skincare products that you might be recommending for them to take home. There is also a collaboration with Jennifer Lopez. So again, we have the JLo Glow. Some of the younger generation love this type of collaboration, whereas my favorite one is called Omoroviska. It's a very, very powerful hydration booster. I suffer from eczema personally, so I'm all about, obviously, trying to strengthen my skin barrier and boost the hydration. So that's my favorite booster. But all of these are clinically proven to actually improve some of these skin conditions. When it comes to product integration, again, we want to cover the skincare retail side of things, recommend them post-care products to take home. Also, when it comes to supplementation, I do a lot of IV therapy as well. So we recommend, again, a lot of supplements for patients to take home, mainly sublingual, so 90% absorption through going straight into the bloodstream. And there is lots of different supplements that you can suggest for the patients to take in terms of skin health. We recommend a lot of glutathione, NAD, which again, we stop producing as much from the age of 25, 30. By the age of 40, the levels have decreased 50%. Glutathione is a great antioxidant that is going to boost the immune system, but also give you a great skin glow. And NAD is amazing for energy boost, but also is an anti-aging at cellular level. So you might have heard about a lot of NAD nowadays, whether it's supplement orally, whether it's injections, so lots of different ways of taking NAD. Personally, I think the best way is orally still. But all of these options are add-on. Again, you can get patients into take home and then start obviously purchasing these through you. And when it comes to the skincare, as you can see there's two different brands. I mainly work with Dr. Zero for over 10 years now. It was developed by Dr. Zaino Baji, a dermatologist based in the US. Medical grade, so again, you make sure that you explain to patients and you educate them the difference between cosmetic and a medical grade product, because these are meant to obviously deliver a medical benefit to their skin. And because having the booster already gives them a little bit of that feel of the products, then they're a little bit more keen to take something home. So, Hydrafacial is just not for the face. We can treat different parts of the body, and we can treat also the scalp. When it comes to the neck and the decolletage, I think it's important to offer it to the patients so they're aware we can treat all of these different areas. It tends to be overlooked. A lot of people focus on the face, they forget about neck and decolletage, especially when it comes to not just cleansing, moisturizing, but also sunblock. So a lot of patients will have premature skin aging from sun damage in the neck and decolletage area. So again, we have boosters where we can actually improve these. We can improve the hydration, the firmness of the skin, and also reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. The perks, these are replenishing serums. So we've got the perk eye and the perk lip. The eye one obviously is going to give you a little bit of more hydration, refresh look to the eye area. We're going to still remove the dead skin cells and really infuse hydration into the eye area. And these are also additional. So we normally charge £40 in clinic if someone wants the perk. Again, some clinics will charge anything around £30 to £40 additional to the Hydrafacial treatment. And the same with the lip. It'll be an additional add-on, and this is going to give you a nice plumping effect to the lip. It's going to gently exfoliate and hydrate the lips. Body, we can obviously do the Hydra Body in arms, the back area, the legs, even the booty, if someone wanted to for the summer. And this is going to improve the skin texture, skin tone, again, unclog pores, and give that nice radiance to the skin. So especially towards the spring, summer, people start asking a little bit more about the decolletage, back, arms as well, especially women when they want to show a little bit more in the hot weather. And lastly, the scalp treatment is called Keravive. This is a skincare for your scalp. So what we're going to do is do a gentle exfoliation of the scalp and really hydrate. We're going to promote hair growth, and we're going to remove debris. We're going to remove hair products, impurity and oil. And this is going to help for the regrowth, but also having a healthier, radiant hair. So it's a very good option to, again, for people who want to improve the thickness of the hair, or if they're having a little bit of hair loss, we can combine it also with at-home product. So there will be a spray that they will use daily at home. And I always tend to suggest for them to take also biotin supplements. So this is some of the before and afters that you can expect. So on the left-hand side, it's a treatment done in clinic, followed by using the spray at home, and also red LED therapy that really helps with the hair regrowth. As you can see, Catherine is showing you the red light now. And on the right-hand side is another case where the patient had 3 treatments over 3 months and had the hairspray, and you can see amazing results on the scalp. And this is a new tip that was launched in 2023. So this is the most powerful tip of the Hydrafacial. It's called the Wet Diamond. And this is basically for a deeper exfoliation. It's going to be removing all of those dead skin cells, but it's still not painful, it's not invasive. So it's powered by the diamond encrusted technology. And it's ideal for obviously oily, congested skin, but at the same time, even sensitive skin can have it done. And again, it's not painful, it's non-invasive, and it's autoclavable. So being in a dental clinic, you already have an autoclave, so it's quite straightforward. And there's no downtime. And even though it's mainly for medical-led practices, but your therapy can still deliver the treatment. It just needs to be under your supervision. So normally you do a training yourself and your therapist, even though the therapist might be performing the treatment in your clinic. And again, this is again more profitability for the business. We charge £50 additional if a patient wants a diamond tip. Again, you can obviously see how much you want to charge, but just to give you an idea of what we'll be adding to the treatment. So how do we grow the business? We want to promote treatment plans versus one-offs. So you want to, again, keep the patients coming back. Some patients obviously are more consistent than others. Some of them just forget, and they come when they're really desperate. We offer a lot of pre-wedding treatment plans as well. I normally suggest patients to start 6 months before the wedding. So they come every month for 6 months, and whether they're going to combine it with other treatments or not, we can still obviously do injectable treatments or microneedling. We can do chemical peels. We can do radio frequency. But it's a good way of giving that nice, healthy skin for the ultimate glow for their special day. We're going to also pair it with always skin consultations. So whether it's yourself or your beauty therapist doing the consultation, I think it's important to go through their medical history, any past aesthetic history, what they're doing at home in terms of skincare, their diet, lifestyle again. And that's going to be easier for you to develop a treatment plan that is personalized for them to really make sure we deliver the best. Host events. Hydrafacial are great at supporting this. So you can do a launch event when you first get a device in and invite your patients. You can invite press as well. If you're going to do more like a regular event and you already have a Hydrafacial, again, great way of engaging with your regular customers, but also bring new clients in. And it's always a good way of doing it with Valentine's, Mother's Day, Summer Glow. So there's lots of different ways that you can push this. Train your team, again, make sure they're confident, they know everything about skin, about treatments, make sure they're up to date. Every time there is a new booster coming in as well, Hydrafacial will do training and make sure that you're up to date with everything. And when it comes to digital marketing and social media, as you probably, I'm sure you are on top of this, but it is a great way of engaging with customers and potentially new clients. So whether you have a team doing it for you or doing it yourself, make sure you make the most of it. Again, Hydrafacial has a lot of social media assets and marketing material to support you in this. And before and afters. I think visuals are always great. Patients like to see videos, images, and you can really show what you can achieve with the treatment. And we're going to find strategies to increase the patient spend, again, through memberships and packages, ads on, and whether, again, your therapist is going to be doing the treatment or yourself, there is ways of maximizing your time. So again, you can always find the way that suits your business best. But to give you a little bit of marketing strategies, when it comes to events, again, you can invite, say, for example, your top 10 VIP patients or the ones that spend the most. If you want to do more like a free demo day, they're great as well to engage with patients who have not had a Hydrafacial. So you have Hydrafacial coming in to support you and doing like mini facials, so they might not have a 45 minute, it might be a 50-minute facial, but it's a way of introducing them to the treatment so they have a feel, and they might then come in and book for the actual treatment. They'll give goodie bags as well. Everyone loves a goodie bag, so it's always a nice way. Canapes, drinks, goodie bags, so it's a great way of also promoting that on your social media. So that's a lot of content as well to share. Introductory offers, it's always a nice way to get people to book their first treatment, whether you want to do a 10% off, take £50 off their first facial. There's lots of different ways of doing it. Memberships, again, some clinics will do annual membership, so the patient pays a certain amount and they have a number of facials a year. We tend to do more a course of 5, get the 6th one complimentary. And what also works really well, we do cross-promotion with the skincare bundles. So we'll say, if you book in for a Hydrafacial, you get this skincare gift set complimentary, and it's again another way of introducing a skincare product to them. Once they try that, oh, I like it, and then they'll order it through you. Because a lot of these skincare brands are medical grade, are not over the counter, they can't buy online. So it's a great way to maintain that reliable income. Email newsletters, they're great again. Keep your patients informed, you communicate with them. Again, any offers, make sure you send newsletters. And if you have a lot of people within your team, it's a great way of also getting them to talk about it. Reception, nurses, they're always the best at getting patients to book in. Targeted ads, Google ads, again, every clinic is different, but there's lots of different options that you can obviously do in terms of marketing. Referral, I think it works really well for us. I think because in our clinics, about 90% word of mouth. So people are going to refer family and friends. So again, it's a nice incentive to say, if you refer a family, friend, your husband, again, male patients coming in, your mom, is a nice way of saying, well, we're going to take £50 off your next Hydrafacial. So make the most of it. So how are we going to do all of this? So we're going to evaluate our treatment menu and make sure you have the different tiers. So again, you have the Signature, the Luxe, and Platinum. Have all the different add-on. Boosters is the Keravive, the Diamond Tip. Add all of this in your treatment menu. You have all your prices in there. So it's very straightforward and transparent for patients. Introduce, again, membership and loyalty programs. Or again, do packages so they feel like they're getting something complimentary. Host definitely a Hydrafacial event. So again, whether you're just starting with Hydrafacial or you already have a Hydrafacial device, there's lots of ways to ensure that revenue growth. Track your key performance indicators. So how many people are coming back, how much are they actually spending, upgrades, retail, and again, engage with your team. I think it's very important to make sure your team is happy, they're knowledgeable, you keep them trained. A lot of times there'll be webinars they can join, so I always share with the beauty therapist and my assistant in the clinic, make sure they all are aware of every brand we work with, ingredients, devices, because at the end of the day, they do a lot of the talking for you. And that means obviously they're going to convert and you're going to have a higher retention of patients. So as you know, Hydrafacial has become very popular over the years, and this is because I think patients really see a difference from just one treatment. There's also been a lot of celebrity endorsements, so again, that really, really helps. And we can definitely see success stories. So we have improved skin texture and tone from the first treatment. If you continue to do regular treatments, you'll definitely see a more even tone. When it comes to acne, Hydrafacial can really help to reduce the breakouts and reduce the oiliness, especially with maintenance. Anti-aging benefits, we can really improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles by hydrating the skin, but also stimulating collagen and elastin. Hyperpigmentation, whether it's melasma, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, sun damage, we can really, really help reduce the pigmentation and the appearance, which again, I think as we age, people don't realize when they're younger. I'm always all about sunscreen. So make sure you tell every patient you need to use SPF daily, winter, summer, even if it's raining. We still get a lot of radiation. Not just from the sun, but also from devices, computers, and so on. And we just need to make sure we educate patients, because they think, oh, well, I only did that when I was in my 20s, but all of that damage will show in their 40s. When it comes to rosacea, we can really help with Hydrafacial to reduce the redness and calm the skin down, reduce inflammation. So again, loads of different things that we can help treat. This is just to show you a few before and afters using specific boosters. So this is the Hydralock HA. This is a deep hydration booster. It has a combination of triple hyaluronic acid and also a complex of vitamin B5 and fruit extracts. This is going to give you a really good plumping to the skin and also reduce the appearance of fine lines. So you can see on the periocular area here, the crow's feet lines soften, and you can see an overall more plump, firm skin.
Amazing.
This is the booster you might be using.
That's what we use today.
Okay, that's what we use today. So we'll have a look in a second at the skin on Michelle's. The Restore Booster is a growth factor serum combined with vegan collagen and a peptide complex as well. This is going to reduce the fine lines and wrinkles, and it's going to also stimulate collagen and elastin. So again, it's just going to give you a more healthy, plump overall look. The Derma Builder, this is actually a great, if you want immediate reduction on the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. This is a peptide complex that really helps to give you that anti-wrinkle effect. If someone doesn't want necessarily neurotoxin, a Botox treatment, this will do the job, even if you have an event and you're just like, let me get a little bit of a softer appearance. And this is a brightener. This is more a brightener, obviously, combination of vitamin C, alpha hydroxy acid, alpha-arbutin. So it's really good for overall clear complexion, and it also has hyaluronic acid, so again, very hydrated. So you can see there, you get a nice radiance to the skin. And because we have so many boosters, again, it's really important to just have the chat with the patients, see what they want to achieve, see what their goals are, and give them the best treatment plan and the best care that you can, and they'll keep them happy. So just a few takeaways: that Hydrafacial is more than a treatment, it's a platform, it's a revenue-generating platform. Again, it's a long-term value, so you're going to have patients coming back without you having to approach them or constantly reminded that they're due for a treatment. We have multiple income streams, so again, lots of different ads-on. So we make sure that patients keep coming back, and again, whether it's with skincare products, supplements, or just with the actual boosters or the scalp treatment, there's lots of different ways to boost that revenue. And we can turn great skin into business growth. Any questions as we're finalizing the treatment, let me know, and thank you so much for attending this session. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, Catherine, as well.
Thank you very much.
Do you want to share with us, before any questions, what you've done for Michelle?
Yeah, so today we've done the deluxe treatment. So basically what Hydrafacial is a medical resurfacing brand. We've utilised the Hydralock booster. This one of our boosters is actually clinically proven to reduce wrinkles by 60%. It's absolutely incredible, as you can see from the results on the screen. So Michelle has regular facials anyway, usually once a month. So she was due one today, so perfect opportunity to have hers done. It's very important to continue maintenance of your skin long term to achieve optimum skin health, and Hydrafacial is the perfect way to do that. Each of the stages that we've gone through today are the deep cleanse and exfoliation. I've utilised one of our 4 peels, and being medical practices, you would be able to utilise the 30% peel as well, which is the stronger level. We've gone in with a peel sensitive today. And then we've gone in with our extractions. So that's one of the main key selling points. Usually traditional extractions are quite laboursome, painful, and a bit traumatic for the skin. Whereas with our Hydrafacial device, they literally just pop straight out. I'll show you the gunky in a moment. We'll see what we've collected. And then following that, we went on to apply our booster, which was our Hydralock, which is clinically proven and amazing for hydration and anti-aging. Then we had our LEZ, stimulation of collagen, gets those fibroblast cells moving. And then we finished with what we like to call our liquid gold. So our liquid gold is a combination of hyaluronic acid, antioxidants, and peptides. So this is what's going to give you that flawless filter glow. So yeah, absolutely incredible treatments. You should all come over to the stand. We're doing some demonstrations today. Welcome to come and get some more information and have a trial. Thank you. Any questions?
No questions. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to pop into the stand if you have any questions, or if you want to inquire a little bit more, find out about the device. You've got your brochures as well. So please let us know if you have any questions, or whether you want to do also have a treatment and give it a go. Thank you so much.